Right, well, I'm not a composer by any stretch of the imagination, but I like doing stuff that involves this guy Michelmore. Yep, I like his stuff. What I'm going to do is play the video without what I've done. So we'll mute all of these channels. Okay, we'll mute all of these channels. And then we'll just play the video. Right, so we'll go from the beginning. And here is the video. This is the brief, by the way. This is the brief. Alright.
Hello, everybody. It is Halloween, the day when the dead shall rise and walk the earth, and they will sit in front of their computers with ghostly, spindly, bony fingers, open Cubase and explore a range of scary and suspenseful sound libraries.
Very good. I like it.
But honestly, do you think the dead have got nothing better to do than explore sound libraries? Well, I don't know. I certainly haven't. And so we're going to go back to the shed, haunted or not, and we're going to be diving into some specialised libraries which are there just to dial up that special spooky feeling at the touch of a button. You up for that? Let's do it.
I like the sound of this. Yeah, this is good, man. Right, so there's the video. That's all done. So how long is that? 1 minute and probably 10 seconds. Right, okay. So that's the end of the video, right? So I've already put in place some stuff, but I want to change it because I don't like it that much. It sounds a bit pants, to be honest. So I'll play you what I've done, right? If I put this here, I'll just have to go back to the beginning, and you can hear this in the background, right? Unfortunately, you can't see what's happening inside of Cubase because I've got the screen blocked by the video, but I'm guessing that you get the idea.
Hello, everybody. It is Halloween, the day when the dead shall rise and walk the earth, and they will sit in front of their computers with ghostly, spindly, bony fingers, open Cubase and explore a range of scary and suspenseful sound libraries. But honestly, do you think the dead have got nothing better to do than explore sound libraries? Well, I don't know. I certainly haven't. And so we're going to go back to the shed, haunted or not, and we're going to be diving into some specialised libraries which are there just to dial up that special spooky feeling at the touch of a button. You up for that? Let's do it.
Yes, I like that. That's good, but I'm going to have to reduce this down, I'm afraid, to something very, very small so we can see what's going on. So we'll keep that on top if it'll possibly... Yes, it will. So that'll stay on top. So what I've done is I've used pads from the Hanz Zimmer synthesizer by... Oh my god, wait a minute, let's have a look. Is it Synapse Audio? Yes, it is. Synapse Audio. So I used that, right? And I went to the Moon HZ preset and I used that. But I wanna change it a little bit. So this is fine here.
Hello, everybody. It is Halloween, the day when the dead shall rise and walk the earth, and they will sit in front of their computers with ghostly, spindly, bony fingers, open Cubase and explore a range of scary and suspenseful sound libraries. But honestly, do you think the dead have got nothing better to...
Right, so that can probably fade in if I just bring that. No, I don't want to do that. I want to bring it a little bit across. Fade that in.
Suspenseful sound libraries. But honestly, do you think the dead have got nothing better to do than explore sound libraries? Well, I don't know. I certainly haven't. And so we're going to go back to the shed, haunted or not, and we're going to be diving into some specialised libraries which are there just to dial up that special spooky feeling at the touch of a button. You up for that? Let's do it.
Right, so that little end impact needs to come in a little bit earlier, so we'll bring that to the beginning of bar 23. Right, so we'll turn this down as well. So let's go to here, and we'll go to here. Oh no, hang on, just a second, I've done that wrong, haven't I? Yep. Oh no, I've done it wrong. Right, okay, so we'll bring that down a bit. So that's at currently 3 dB, so we'll bring it down a bit. Right, I need to bring that down about another -3. So -3.0. And let's see what that does. Let's see if that sounds any better. Right, so that little impact needs to happen about there. Oops, I'll put the repeat on for some reason. Okay. Alright, what if we take that out altogether? So we'll mute that, right? And then... Right, I need something else to go with that. So, I'm going to go into Native Instruments, bring across the Kontakt player, and pick something off that. Because it sounds good, but there's just a little bit something missing, if you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean? I think you do. I think you know what I mean by that. Right, so I'm going to go down to, let's have a look, see what we've got here. Let's see what Aftermath has got to offer. Okay, we'll go hits. Yeah, that's all right. Nah, they're a bit intense, them ones. So we'll go whooshes. Whooshy, whooshy, whooshies. Ooh, I like them. Oh, that's it. That's it. That's what I want. That's what I want. That. Yeah, right there. Right there. Right there, baby. That's it. That's what I want. Yeah, I've got it. Okay. Now that I've got to find my keyboard, so just bear with me 1 second. Okay, I've got me Akai MPK Mini. I'm going to plug this in. Okay, plug that in. And it's C2. So that is C3 by the looks of it. Yeah, C2. That's it. Right, C2. Right, so I'm going to put that in line with this. So I don't want any counting, no metronome or anything like that. So I'm just going to do it. Sorry about that. That was me pressing a key that I wasn't meant to press. Right, so there it is there. So I'm probably going to put that in line with the little end stab thing. Right, so we'll get rid of that, get rid of that. Erase, erase. Go to the edit menu, render that in place. Right, okay. So the end impact. I should label these really, shouldn't I? I should label them. So I've got ARP pads. Oh, okay. Ah, right, I've got you. Right. I know what that's for. And then with the booms. So I can get rid of that. And just call that boom. What is that there? Just going to call that orchestral because I don't know what to call it. So we'll put that there. And you've got something here which is a piano hit. Oh, I like that. That is great. I love that. That's brilliant, that, isn't it? That sounds good. Let's just get rid of these unnecessary spaces in here. We'll get rid of that as well. I'll take it that goes to another hit at some point. Yeah, so there. Yep. Right, so let's focus on the outro, which is right here. So let's just do this bit at the end. That should come a lot later, you know. That should come a lot later. So let's put that, because as he fades away in the distance, that's where I want the impact to be. Yeah, so I need something leading up to that little impact. So like a whoosh, like another whoosh kind of thing. So like a build up, like so like a riser, if you know what I mean, like a riser. Wait a minute, let's go down to where I was. Risers. Okay, so we'll choose that one. It's not bad. Yeah, that's alright. If I can just turn that down a bit on the Kontakt player. That seems a bit low pitch. Perfect. I've got it. 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 Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's perfect. I've got that. That's brilliant. That's perfect. Right. So I don't know why I do this. I just do. Right. Render in place. Right, let's just bring that a bit forward. Right, that impact needs to be when he disappears. So about here I should do it. No. Let's do it here. Instead, or should I just should I just bring it back a bit? Right, okay. Yeah. I heard you. Bring it back. I know I heard you. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I like that. So we'll line these up here. And then I want something else just to like, so I'm going to put riser in here. Riser. Going to put end impact 2. And then I need like a Brahms effect. Like a Brahms. You know what I mean, a Brahms. Brahms. Come on. Come on. Is it going to work? I don't think that's going to work. I'll have to go back an octave. So that's C1, wherever that is. Oh, hang on. No, I'm not on the right channel. Right, so it's back 1. I mean, any one of those will do, really. I think that one's a good one, yeah. But we'll have to turn it down a bit because it's a bit loud, that one. Let's try... Yeah, we'll try that. Yeah, I think that's alright. Yeah, that sounds alright. It's a bit loud still. I'm going to try that one. Right, we'll try that. But I want it on bar 24. On bar 24, and then we'll render that out. Okay. I think I want it about there where the so we'll turn it down. We'll take it down -3. Oops, not -63, -3 dB. We'll take it down -3 dB. So we'll take this down 3 dB as well. So that's down. And I think that's about done. That sounds about done to me. So I'm going to put Brahms. We'll take this out completely so it's not using any CPU. So on. How am I going to sort this out? So on piano hit at the top. So we'll do piano hit at the top, right? Then we'll do pads, up, then the boom, and the end impacts, the Brahms, the riser. Oh, hang on, I need the rhythm just above that. In the orchestra. See, this is how I sort things out. It's really daft, isn't it? But this is how I sort things out. Orchestral, end impact 2, Brahms, riser. Right, so I'll just take that out. So this is how the whole thing looks. If you can see that. Let's just make these smaller, just so you can see them. Because if you can't see them, then you can't see what's going on, can you? So I'll just make these a bit smaller so you can see what's going on. I know the tracks are going to be small, but in retrospect, it looks better. Now then, for colours, just make sure I've got nothing. Oh. That's it, so get rid of that. So I've got nothing coloured on the screen, so I'm going to do them red. The piano hit, I'm going to do that colour. The orchestral, let's do that orange. I'm going to do them green. Do the effects in like a blue colour or something. No, we'll pick something different. We'll pick a purple. That's it. Right, so this is what the whole thing kind of looks like. Right, so I'll just make that bigger so you can see it properly. Right, so we'll go from the beginning. And this is how it's going to turn out on YouTube. Because I've got a version on YouTube already. But I want to put another version out, so this is how it's going to look.
Hello, everybody. It is Halloween, the day when the dead shall rise and walk the earth, and they will sit in front of their computers with ghostly, spindly, bony fingers, open Cubase and explore a range of scary and suspenseful sound libraries. But honestly, do you think the dead have got nothing better to do than explore sound libraries? Well, I don't know. I certainly haven't. And so we're going to go back to the shed, haunted or not, and we're going to be diving into some specialised libraries which are there just to dial up that special spooky feeling at the touch of a button. You up for that? Let's do it.
I like that. That's good. But I'm going to put that to one side for a second. There are some little bits that are just a bit too loud for my liking. Just a bit too loud. Let's see if I can make these bigger again. So I'm going to have to go... Hang on a minute. So that's a bit too loud. So we'll bring that down, let's say -2. -2 dB. Okay. These are a bit loud here, so I'm going to bring them down. Let's put 0 dB for those.
Suspenseful sound.
Yeah, right. That's a bit loud. Bring that down a bit.
Suspenseful.
Yep, still loud. Going to take them down -3 dB. Okay. And the same for here. Okay, so we'll bring them down -3.
A range of scary and suspenseful sound libraries.
That's better. That sounds a lot better. Okay.
Open Cubase and explore a range of scary and suspenseful sound libraries.
Right, now that ARP is a bit loud. So I'm going to try -5. We'll try that. So let's bring that video back in. And we'll just minimize it a little bit because it's a bit too big for the screen. I'm just going to pop this down here, right? So you can see it, but it's very small, right? Just so I can focus on the loudness of the these little bits I've put in here.
Open Cubase and explore a range of scary and suspenseful sound libraries. But honestly, do you think the dead have got nothing better to do than explore sound libraries? Well, I don't know. I certainly haven't. And so we're going to go back to the shed, haunted or not, and we're going to be diving into some specialised libraries which are there just to dial up that special spooky feeling at the touch of a button. You up for that? Let's do it.
Right, brilliant. Okay, so I like that, but there's still something a bit loud here.
Suspenseful.
I think it's that boom. You know this here? So I'm going to bring that down -6 dB. Let's see what that does.
Suspenseful.
Right, that's still a bit loud as well. The ARP, so I'm going to bring that down -5. Bearing in mind I've got this pretty loud on the mixer, so I mean what you're hearing is just me mixing on the fly here, just by turning things down and what have you. You know, I'm not mixing on the mixer.
Suspenseful sound libraries.
Has that got like a boom to it as well? That has that got like a boom to it? The piano hit? Yes, it has. So let's turn that down -3.
A range of scary and suspenseful sound libraries.
Right, I'm going to bring up the mix console. Put you in the corner. Guy.
Suspenseful.
I'm going to hold shift and bring this down a bit.
A range of scary and suspenseful sound libraries.
Right, that needs to come down as well. So 175 was it? Yeah. And that needs to come down minus 175. Why didn't I just do it on the? Because that's very loud. That.
Suspenseful sound libraries.
I mean, can you hear that? It's very loud, isn't it?
Ghostly, spindly, bony. A range of scary and suspenseful sound libraries. But honestly, do you think the dead have got nothing better to do than explore sound libraries? Well, I don't know. I certainly haven't. And so we're going to go back to the shed, haunted or not, and we're going to be diving into some specialised libraries which are there just to dial up that special spooky feeling at the touch of a button. You up for that? Let's do it.
That could come back a bit.
You up for that? Let's do it.
Right, let's just bring that forward a bit more.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Because I want that impact on that sharp transition.
For that, let's do it.
That's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah, I've got it. 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 So I'm going to bring that up. Oops. I've done that again, haven't I?
Of a button. You up for that? Let's do it.
That's it. Right, that's that Brahms. We'll bring that up a little bit. I've done that again. I keep hitting on the. I keep hitting the loop. Right, I'm going to put a boom in there as well. A boom. I'm going to put a boom in there. Right, where's that? So if I just control. No. I didn't want to do that. It's Alt, not Control. It's Alt, by the way. It's Alt. To copy that. Just there. Or thereabouts. Till I find it. Excuse me. Joke, you bastard. Joke, you. Right, okay. Right, let's turn all these down a bit. What we got here? -3, 0. Let's turn that up a bit. 1. No, sorry, -1 dB. Okay. Let's try that. Yeah, that sounds good to me. That sounds good. Right, okay. Time to try out the whole thing. Let's go for it from the beginning. Let's make sure I've got this right at the beginning so we can go through it once again. And here we go. Here we go.
Hello, everybody. It is Halloween, the day when the dead shall rise and walk the earth, and they will sit in front of their computers with ghostly, spindly, bony fingers, open Cubase and explore a range of scary and suspenseful sound libraries. But honestly, do you think the dead have got nothing better to do than explore sound libraries? Well, I don't know. I certainly haven't. And so we're going to go back to the shed, haunted or not, and we're going to be diving into some specialised libraries which are there just to dial up that special spooky feeling at the touch of a button. You up for that? Let's do it.
Well, yeah, that kind of works, but the end bit needs to be a lot louder because it's not very loud at the end. So I'm gonna go input, output, stereo out. I'm gonna go along here and just make that a bit louder. Let's maximize this a bit. There we go. So there, is that where I need to be? No, it's there, isn't it? It's not there, it's there. So I need to get rid of that. Put that there. That looks alright to me. So I'm going to go up here to the value 3 dB. So it's about there. I keep doing that for some reason. I don't know why, because I'm aiming too high up on the mouse. Right, I know that's a bit loud for the main out. Let's put it at 2 dB. So you'll see the red. Yep, that's fine. That looks good to me. So I will see you on the finished video, which will be up on YouTube in a few moments. Okay, so I'll see you on YouTube. This is going to be totally unedited and it's going to be raw, so you'll see everything that's happened, that's gone wrong, that's gone right, and I'll see you there. See you later.